Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Night of the Dead. So let's look at what happened previous episode. We had some serious pathing issues. Now, serious pathing issues usually means that something's blocked. But that can't be the case because when I took down this wall and this wall to relieve the pressure, the pathing issue went away and they all came up to the base. Well, when I say went away, it semi-went away, because I still had some of them trying to get to this bait directly through the fencing. Not many, but some tried. So, there's clearly some kind of complication, I think is the proper word. Complexity to the path. That's not necessarily blocking the path, but just making the pathway so awkward for the pathing algorithm to calculate that it would prefer to just attack me. Okay. And we've got zombies coming up here now, and let's watch this zombie. And there's another zombie out there somewhere attacking something. So what is the zombie outside attacking? See, we have zombies doing stupid stuff outside. So there's no proper pathing going on here. I'll actually get it and walk into my traps. So let's watch this zombie. What is it doing? So this zombie seems to be okay, but it's ignoring the bait trap that was directly in front of it to cause it to go directly up. Instead, it was trying to run this way first, which means the other bait trap was attracting it, not this bait trap first. Because it should, as it comes towards the base, come up here, because this is the nearest bait trap, and then decide, oh, I need to path this way, and then it'll pick up the other bait trap, etc. So there's something complicated going on that says to the AI, getting to this bait trap and to me, it's just too difficult. Even though I've removed these walls, I've removed some of the issue, but not all of it. So let's have a look and see what things I've placed in here that could be an issue. Now, the first thing I'm thinking of, if I can target it, is targeting things in this game is extremely difficult. The only way I could do things is damage everything and then try and repair the things that... Alright, so yeah, I want that guillotine. I don't want to destroy everything else yet, just the guillotine. Right, because that guillotine's kind of adding extra complexity for the pathing for these corners. So I don't want that. And I've made more of the same over here. I added weird complexities with guillotines in the middles of traps. And some of these might be absolutely fine. There might be no issue with these at all. But these are things I added yesterday or on the previous wave that caused an issue. I mean, once the end of the day, something I added caused that issue. So it's a case of just reviewing what I added. And there's another couple here. They shouldn't really, but this one here, you can see this one here, completely blocks that access. So it's gotta go. Now, if I can target this, doesn't matter. I don't actually think it spent any charges. So that, to me, right away, is a big sign. How can we have a trap that didn't actually activate at all in this mess? That, to me, tells me there's something wrong with that trap. Oh, it did activate. God, it took all that to actually get it. Let's remove it. Let's remove it. It's definitely blocking access. Oh, my inventory is full. Okay, no worries. Same as some of these. These, yet again, we added them. I'm removing them. Not the one that was there previously, just the new one that I added on the inside there. Now, these in here should be fine. We've had these here before. They never caused an issue. So I'm leaving those alone. The next thing we did over here was we added this. So let's remove this. Okay. So we should now be back to how things were. Yes, we've still got like extra floor plates, floor spikes, but I don't think floor spikes were an issue. Of all the things that we've added, floor spikes I think is probably the least problematic. So we've kind of put things back now as to, I'm trying to pick up some of this stuff. Put things back now to how they used to be. Now I can test some of this, not just with zombies. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Let me empty my backpack. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, but it might take me a while to actually accomplish it. So I'm going to, skip forward on the stream. God, I think I'm streaming now. Skip forward on the episode to try and see if I can make it happen. And what I'm going to try and make happen is, if there's a wolf or something nearby, if I can get it to follow me down and then jump in here, the wolf should successfully just path through the base and come to get me. If it attacks the walls like the wolf did yesterday, I haven't solved the pathing. So I can't even go down to the bottom and address the fact that we have completely lost everything down there. I can't even start on that until I resolve the pathing. So, priorities. I'll see you all in a moment. Okay, so I've resolved the pathing, as you can see, by the fact that I now have 2 dead wolves inside the base. They pathed all the way through and came after me. So the pathing inside the base is now resolved. I have also added, that extra depth back in again. So that's all good. So we've fixed the base. Now, what else have I done and what else can I do? Well, I've repaired the fencing over there and upgraded the fencing to give us more protection should we get attacked. Some of those foundations, by the way, were very close to breaking. They only had a few hit points left. We were so lucky. The previous wave could have been much worse than it is. Now, I've put all of these palisades back in to do the flow, but there's no traps. I'm not sure at the moment if I'm putting traps down this episode. I might just take the full brunt of the wave 67 without any traps below, and there's 2 reasons for that. One is, I mean, I'm not sure at the moment yet whether I'm going to do the same thing, whether I'm going to rename the traps after the people that had the original traps, whether we're going to redo new traps on a stream. I'm just not sure what I'm doing down there. I mean, secondly, I also want to make sure the pathing is all perfect without a loss of zombies at the bottom. But the main reason why I'm not putting them down there is it's been a long time now since my base has taken the full brunt of an attack. Yeah, we've always had some of the attack being, shielded away by that whole lower area. And if we're going to head to the higher numbers, the higher wave counts, I want to know more about my base, where is it weak? You know, what are the issues? Can it handle, you know, a bigger wave? So this episode, this wave coming down, I'm going to let the base take the full brunt of a whole wave without thinning the wave out by, you know, lots and lots of zombies, really, by all those traps. There was, in the end, I don't know, probably close to a dozen traps down there. I'm also not going to lose the trebuchet. So there's going to be no impact on any zombies until they get to my base. Purely because I want to see what the effect on the base is. And I want to be going back here and replanning some of this and making sure that's okay before I extend this wall out that way. So I need to know more about what's going on in my base. And this is going to be the wave to find out. So it could be pretty tough because we're having no respite from other methods. Whew, okay, right, let's move on to the wave, shall we? Hello, okay, so we've just had the last of the daytime waves, so that's all finished. I can now set about just replanning some of these traps and getting them active. I've been watching the waves. I can leave some of these with some stuff missing. I can do it during the event. It's not a problem. Yeah, let's just leave some of this low. I will recharge this one. Can I get to that back one? I've got damage on the fence. That's not a good sign. Why have I got damage on the fence? Are we straight back again to losing my pathing? That's a little bit of a worry that I've got damage on the fence. So what have I got going back here? This is just something I was thinking about, whereby at one point I was talking about not just expanding the base one more to the left, but expanding it back. But we'd have to put like a stair in somewhere, and I would get 4 more traps, maybe some... I can't even get a low cutter in, or maybe I could, because although this would be the stair here, this piece of flooring could be higher, so I could get a low cutter in. So I would, in theory, probably get 6 extra traps. I was just looking at the depth. I'd have to remove the corner of the building. It's does that extra complexity of pathing warrant doing it? We'll have to see. I'm gonna, when I extend this back area here, it's gonna be a little piece at a time, I think. Just making sure that nothing goes astray. I mean, for now, I'm just going to actually remove this piece. There is absolutely no need to cause confusion at this point, so I'll just remove that piece. I've added some extra lighting in to better light certain areas. Right, so as I said, this wave, I'm not going to be adding any goodies in. So there's nothing down below. There's not going to be a trebuchet. I'm not going to do the ballista. I want to see the core base. How is it coping? Tell you what, I could probably do with if I've got it made. Oh, I don't have one made. Oh, no, there's no cooking oil made either. I was just thinking, let's see if I can quickly make a cooking oil. We're almost at the time, but cooking oil I need. Cooking oil. I've got a bunch of cooking oil. Put this stuff back, I don't need it. I want some bacon. Bacon. I can't remember which one it is. Just give me some bacon. Cooked bacon. Thank you. Put all this stuff back. Okay, I just want a piece of bacon. Now you're probably asking why, when I'm so close to my wave, am I messing about adding bacon? Simple. We don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold out. And if I'm going to have to run, I want the extra stamina pool. Thank you, Fox, for scaring me. Okay, so we're going to manage the whole wave. I don't really have the tree branches for a whole wave on me. I got some more tree branches in my box here. Stuff I just haven't sorted out. Right, so they are traveling up the first... Well, they'll travel up all three anyway. It all comes down to how busy each one is. Exactly which bait they pick up on the way in. Oh, here comes some bosses straight away. Oh, we've got a trap. This, oh, I say stop working, but it's back working again. So the pathing is fine. So some will go to the nearest edge, but some will come to the closest edge. We'll just watch things. He's got himself stuck in there. That's fine. He is not attacking the walls, which is the important bit. Now, these bosses have got crazy amounts of hit points now. We're on wave 67. So I will have to, this episode, well, definitely, because we've got no let up and no other assistance, I'm definitely going to have to replan that back area. That is a 100%. Oh, this could be one hell of a test for my base. It hasn't been tested this hard for a long time. But it needs to. It needs to happen. Just letting some of these traps go down to zero. Few bosses, but mainly trash. Some more bosses. These bosses are still going. How far have they got? Yeah, it's not worth replaying. There's a few guillotines yet. Okay, so the important thing is first, so what am I looking at? I'm looking at, do we have any padding issues, or are they acting like they used to? I'm just checking my rear. Right, as far as I can tell, they're acting like they used to before last wave. Everything does seem to be normal. Which is excellent. That's exactly where we want to be. Normal activity. And it's one of the reasons, as I said, that I wanted to also let Wave 0 attack my base, because it's just a chance for me to see if there's any weird stuff going on before the main, you know, force hits us. So I can get in there and delete a few walls and try and solve issues. But it looks good. The fact that the first few zombies came up here real fast also tells me that they shouldn't have attacked the palisades down below, because they would have taken quite a long time to get here if they did that. So at the moment, I'm happy. Oh, that butcher over there managed to hit me. So that's something I wanna keep an eye out for, is this edge here where sometimes the zombies get stuck. I think I'm gonna have to try and get rid of that little gap. I've tried once already before, and it's not as easy as it looks. And I kind of like left it be, but I'm gonna have to actually resolve that. Okay, all good so far. I'm gonna take this opportunity to repen that back one. I know that this front one's not really taking any damage. It's fine. I'm being rather frugal on my tree branches as it is, so a little splash out now and again is it's not an issue. It's just we went through an awful lot last episode. We must have gone through a crazy amount to try and keep the base intact and going. So many trap repairs and everything, it was just crazy. Okay, everything is good. The difficulty is when we get to the wave, the big wave, the main wave, not only do I need to replenish the traps at the back, but I also need to replenish the traps at the front, yeah? It's not as if I can sacrifice being in one location for another. I actually need to be in two places at once. Because the front is extremely important. Let this go down a bit more. Two, one, go. Out. Pop that one up. Okay. Oh, I'll do that one. Right, the 2 o'clock wave will be here in a moment, so I'm just replanning a few bits and pieces. Maybe a bit earlier than I normally would, because I just need a little bit of a buffer here for me to go into the back end before the big bosses get here any moment. Yeah, that's all okay. Let's go for a quick run at the back. Yeah, we'll do that one. I'll do that one. I know it doesn't need much, but it's important, this next piece. 5. Get that one up. Get a repair in, actually. I know he doesn't lost any hit points, but they're all going to take a lot of damage now in the next moment or two. Okay, everything's fine in the back here. No need to do anything more. The big bosses should be here any moment. It would be nice if we have a little bit of a quieter wave than usual, but on the other hand, that also doesn't help me that much. I want to see how the base is holding. So I'm still waiting for that main wave to get here. I said I don't think it's going to take that long for them to get here because there's nothing else for them to play with. So I'm expecting to see it coming over the edge of that mountain edge, you know, in a moment. Here they come. Here they come. Okay. Let's have it. I'm going to flame them. Just to slow them down. Chance for me to see what's going on. That's one out. That one's out. I'll redo that one now. I'm going to flame them again. I just want a little bit of a slowdown, please. Finish this one. This one. Stuff trapped in here I don't want. Replenish that one. That one. That one. That one. That one. Let's get back to the front. Look at it. Absolutely insane in here. A bit of a flame, please. Okay, let's go and get some of these traps going. Traps going. Get off my wall. We're okay at the back. I can stop being quite so crazy here now. I think I'll just let some of these traps run down to 0. Everything was fine. I didn't see anything that was an issue. Just do a bit of repair on some of these after that one guy. I need to get rid of this edge. This edge is an issue. Oh, this trap is out. Yeah, nothing was an issue. All good. Lots of traps run out, but no problems. Music's still going, which means something's alive somewhere. We could have some more stragglers at the back. I'm probably going to have to run outside. I can hear somebody. Oh, there's a lone. Let's go and have a quick check outside. Couple of stragglers. Yeah, some more stragglers. No damage below there. All that looks good. So pathing was absolutely fine. Okay, that was not so bad, folks. That was, well, in fact, that was very good. Yeah, I'm not sure now about the future of these three compared to me spending time at this back edge and me spending time at this inner wall. I mean, these other two locations might become more important than me actually wasting time trying to load up ballista. So I'm not sure about the future of these three. They could just be there for a fun bonus wave kind of thing where we stream. I'll see. I'll think about it. Right, let's go see how deep they got. How deep did they get? Okay, they got to this corner. I mean, that's fine. I mean, they have a long way to go. A long way to go after that corner. So I'm not at all concerned. How much damage did the bait take? Whoa, look at the damage the baits are taking. It's crazy how much damage the bait takes. It's not as if it's near anything. I mean, look. It's 2 squares away. And did this bit take damage as well? It did, very minor. I'm gonna have to pull this bait back one more. I don't think I've got a choice here. I think this bait is gonna have to move back to this square. It'll still cover everywhere I need it to cover. Just. And I'll have to watch the pathing when I do it, just to make sure that we haven't got anything strange going on. But I can't afford it to be taking that much damage. That's too much. So I will have to move the bait. I mean, I don't think moving it on top at the same location is really going to make much of a difference. If they're causing damage to it here below me, I mean, I could try putting it here on top. That may cause even more pathing issues, because you're not talking about pathing to the bait anymore. If you put it up here, you're talking about pathing all the way through to these stairs and going up. Yeah. Okay, folks, what's the plans? The plans are for me to try and get a bunch of episodes done now on Night of the Dead between now and next weekend, so that next weekend we have wave 75. 3/4 of a century. That's what we're going for. I want to try and have on a live stream wave 74 followed by wave 75. So that is the plan. Whew. So I'm going to be, pumping out quite a few episodes over the next few days. More than one a day. As I usually, well, no, it's about one a day. Ish. Some days will be like a bonus episode. So thank you very much for watching, subscribing, liking, and all the rest of the things that you do. Please keep it up. It does mean a huge amount to me, having more interaction on each video. Obviously subscribes are lovely, but even comments, even if you're just going to comment and say hi, that's good. Interactions on each video really help. So thank you very much, and I will see you all for next episode of Night of the Dead.